Hi, I'm Nancy Harkness, a romance author, and this is Writer Unedited number 58, where I sit at my writing desk with no special anythings and just chat about whatever has crossed my mind recently. And one of these days, my mind is going to go blank. I'm really terrified of that. But today, I have some stuff to talk about. First, I just want to point out that Skoda is here. I don't know if you can see, he's just looked like a lump, but that's Skoda, the cat, sleeping by the window instead of watching birds out of it. Yes, Sally, you are right. You see a cat. Way to go. Ooh, 3 viewers. Lots more people here. Please just write your name in the comments. I mean, don't write your name. Say hi in the comments so that I can see who's here, because I love knowing who's here. And why is this happening? Sorry. This is being weird. Robin, hi, Robin from Alabama. Wow, so cool to have you here. Thank you for coming. 5 viewers. Please say hi in the comments so that I know who's here, because I like knowing who I'm talking to. Okay, so if you ever miss a live, you can always find it on my YouTube channel, and I will put the link in the comments down here, because I know people have lives, and 2 o'clock in the afternoon may not be the best time for you. Also, since we have some new folks here, if you have a question or a comment, please put it in the comments, and I will read it and hopefully answer it for you. So, I'm going to start with updates on topics that I've talked about in my past lives, because people have been asking me about the past lives, not like in reincarnation, past lives with a capital L, Facebook lives. So first, I got all 100 of my bulbs planted over the weekend. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, my aching back. And I have now decided that I am not ordering any more bulbs in the spring. None, no bulbs. All right, maybe 20. 20 max, that's it. I mean, honestly, I have plenty of daffodils in my yard. Just because I'm trying to compete with Wordsworth and have 10,000, no, I don't need that. Patricia's here. Hi, Patricia. So good to see you. So glad you're here. So, what next? Yes. My plantar fasciitis is much, much better. Thank you to all of you for your concern, and also for helping me out with ways to deal with it. So I have a wonderful pair of new sneakers that are just incredibly comfortable and really helpful to plantar fasciitis. And that is thanks to my critique partner, Jennifer Welk, who recommended Ortho Feet, if anybody's ever looking for it. And also Super Son, who it turns out has plantar fasciitis too. I didn't know that, but he runs all the time. And in fact, he just ran in the Marine Corps Marathon in DC and completed it with his cousin. So I was very proud of him. But I have a really cool foot stretcher because of advice from him. So, I love the community. Always helping me out. Mary Jane, hey, yes, kitty in the windowsill. That's Skoda, the lump in the windowsill. He got up and stretched a minute ago, but of course we didn't get it on camera. Earlier you could actually see his ears, but he's turned himself around, so now he just looks like a pie. He's a cat pie in the window. So what other updates? Oh yes, trick-or-treaters. I got a grand total of 6 trick-or-treaters. I hope other people got more. It was a little disappointing. I cannot lie. I had a lot of full-size candy bars, and sadly, I have now eaten the ones that I like, but I'm giving the rest of them away, I swear. Oh my goodness, there are 9 people here. You guys are great. Thank you for coming. Just say hi in the comments so I know who you are. Mary Jane says, congrats too to your son running. Thank you. Thank you. I have to confess, I do not understand people who run marathons. I mean, remember, the original marathon, the guy who ran it died right afterwards. Granted, I think he was winded from the battle, but still, it's like, why do people do this? But I am in awe of people who do. Honestly, I think it's an incredible accomplishment. Mary Jane says, you only had 3 trick-or-treaters? Bummer, you must have so much candy left over. I'm sorry. Vivi from Shipley. Vivi's an old friend of mine. It's, golden friend of mine from high school. So cool to see you here. Patricia, you had no trick-or-treaters. Oh, you're out in the woods. Oh, okay. I'm not out in the woods, though. I live in a suburban neighborhood. I don't know why they don't come and see me, especially because full-size candy bars. Come on. And great update. You guys probably aren't nearly as excited about this as I am, but my patio project, which I gave you a tour of in a previous live, is finished. Yes. So I can't remember if I told you this, but the fence around it, which you're required to have by law, and the railing that goes up the steps, which you're also required to have by law, they sent the wrong parts. And so they were able to finish part of the fence, no railing, but not all of it. And then miracle of miracles, they came and finished it on Saturday. Yay! So I now conform to code, which is very exciting. The mason came on yesterday, Tuesday, and did all the repairs to the retaining wall, which was just old and needed fixing. But also, when they did the construction on the patio, that damaged some of it too. So it's all done. I'm so excited. Woo! And tomorrow, this actually has nothing to do with the patio project, except I was waiting to do it until the patio project was done. They are coming to repave my driveway. Now, tomorrow they're coming to rip it up. Then they put gravel down and let it settle for 2 weeks, and then they'll come and pave it. But still, step one, it's all these steps. And I'm like, yay! Let's see. Patricia says pics yet? You mean of the patio? I actually have posted some. I'll be happy to post more because I love my new patio. But I will post them. I'm not going to take you outdoors live. And Robin says, where can your books be purchased other than ordering? So bookstores generally don't carry my books, but they can all order them. Bookstores can order my books. So just walk into any bookstore and say, I would like to order whatever book it is you would like. You can also, I'll be talking about this in a minute, order them from me. And I will autograph them for you. So if you want to do that, just either send me a direct message or drop me an email at nancyherkness@gmail.com, and I will be happy to figure out how to make that happen. Vivi, how are you so peppy today? Good night's sleep? I don't know. It's a beautiful day here. It's a beautiful day. I have cute cats who purr and make me happy. Kim Kurtz, Kim, how wonderful to see you. It's been a while. So great. So you guys, I have to tell you, Kim just touched my heart because we had never met in person, and I was going for the first time to Laurie Foster's Rag Tea Big Reader Gathering outside of Cincinnati. And Kim very kindly, again, she didn't know me from Adam, ordered several books from me to, so I would have them at the event. And the wonderful thing though was I walked in, flew out there, walked in with trundling my suitcase and 2 suitcases because one of them was full of books behind me, and walk into the hotel, and I don't know anybody there. And Kim walks up to me and goes, Nancy, welcome. I was like, oh my God, my heart practically exploded with happiness. Kim, I will never forget that. I just want to thank you again. Robin says, thank you for answering. You are so welcome, Robin. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you a bookstore to get them in, but bookstores can order them. And in case you're wondering why they don't carry my books, so part of it is that some of them, like the Royal Kaleva books, are self-published, and bookstores basically don't carry self-published books. And some of them are published by Montlake, which is a division of Amazon Publishing, and bookstores pretty much understandably don't love Amazon because they feel Amazon has made business difficult for them. So they don't like to carry books published by Amazon. So, but they can order them for you, and they will. I mean, they will order them. So, sorry, that's just how it is. Kim said, I loved it. Oh, thank you, Kim. It was so exciting for me. Kim says, will Raoul be out before Rag Tea? I don't think so, Kim. I'm really sorry. Raoul has been giving me so much trouble that it's going slowly, frankly. I really wanted it to be, But you know what the good news about that is, I will then offer it at a discount on pre-order, digital pre-order. So you know that always helps out things a little bit. But Kim, I will happily make arrangements to send you an autographed copy, okay? Because you've been so wonderful about supporting me. So, okay, driveways. Oh yeah, so the driveway is my last major home project for this year for several reasons. Number one, my budget is shot and then some. And number two, my nerves are shot and then some. So no more until next year. And actually, I shouldn't have a lot more big home projects. I mean, eventually I need a new roof. Eventually I need to get the house painted. I don't count those because they're just maintenance, even though they're expensive. Kim says, cool, yay. Glad you're happy about that. So since Thanksgiving is approaching, now that we're in November, I don't know how that happened, I want to talk about gifts and blessings. So the first gift I want to talk about is actually one that you might want to give to people. And as I said to Kim, I want to offer anyone who would like to give a gift of an autographed copy of one of my books. I will offer you that opportunity. I mean, think about it. Who doesn't want to unwrap this good-looking guy, right? Or if you like silver foxes, unwrap this good-looking guy. Or this is just a random selection of covers. Look at those biceps. Would you like to have that in wrapping paper? Or look at this guy's chest, right? I just figure it would be fun to have those looking at you as out of the wrapping paper. But if you are interested, and you know, you don't have to give them as a gift to someone else. I mean, obviously you can give them to your loved ones, your friends, your family, but you can also give them to yourself. Nothing wrong with that. I always buy myself little holiday gifts as I'm shopping for other people because I'm in a shopping mood. So my regular novels will be $10 plus $7 in shipping and handling. Gabrielle, because he's very thick and expensive, will be $14 plus shipping and handling. And these are all discounts off the regular price. And then the novellas will be, what did I say? $7 plus $7 shipping and handling. So there's only one book I can't give you in print, and that is Second Time Around, because it's never been put in print. My publisher published it digital only. So, but anything else you want, I will be happy to autograph and send to you to give as a gift to yourself or to other people. The deadline to let me know is December 1st, because I have to have time to ship it to you. And just either direct message me here on Facebook or email me at nancy@nancyherkness.com, and I will send you the form to fill out and figure out how to pay for it. Okay? So you guys are the first to get this off. Sally says the year is almost over. I know. It's kind of scary. I can't believe how fast. So Thanksgiving is really late this year. So Christmas is going to come really fast, which is a little terrifying. So the other thing I want to talk about is gifts that people have given to me over the years because of my career as a writer. And this is just a sampling. There are many more, and they all touch my heart and just, oh my goodness, so sweet people. So we will start with one of the most recent ones, which is this adorable dragon, which my friend Mary Clark, who I met while traveling, cruise around Iceland, met her and her husband, and she's very crafty. So she made me this cute little plushie of a Kalavan dragon who will just sit on my shoulder. Adorable, right? I call this one Flame because of the colors, right? Flame and the dragon. Of course, Kalavan dragons don't actually spit fire, but so soft and squishy. Love it. And you guys may not remember, but Mary also made me this spectacular, what's called a bookcase quilt or a bookshelf quilt. And it literally is a bookshelf with books on it. And she included my cats are on it, and titles of my books, and then sort of attributes for my books. It's just spectacular, but it's way too big to show on a screen like this. I have posted pictures of it on Facebook when she gave it to me, actually, but I mean, it's just, I was like bowled over when I opened it. It was just incredible. Number one, the talent is incredible to me because I can't sew, worth nothing. But the time and effort and thought, and oh my goodness. Kim says, oh, he's cute. Isn't he? He's a cute little flame, and he's so soft. He doesn't purr, though, so not quite as good as my cats. So keeping in the Kaleva theme, look at these beautiful lilies, right? That you hang in front of a window, like over where Scota's sleeping, that my critique partner, Lisa Verge Higgins, gave to me. Aren't those pretty? That was when I started writing the Royal Kaleva series, and she was critiquing it. So here's a cute little gift. This was for my Whisper Horse series, not surprisingly. And my niece gave this to me, Jillian. And I love the connection between the girl and her horse. It always reminds me of me and my pony, Papoose. Tina says, so sweet. Isn't it sweet? It's just so beautiful. I love this one. And this was to, commemorate my Whisper Horse series. Because, of course, the Whisper Horse is the horse who's meant to help you carry your burdens if you whisper your troubles into his ears or her ears. Some of the Whisper Horses were she's. One was even a donkey. That was in the Christmas novella. One was a pony. But isn't that cute? I love that. Really touched my heart. So moving on to the Wager of Hearts series, this beautiful bracelet, which is the covers of all the Wager of Hearts books, plus the logo, was given to me by a wonderful reader named Martha Martin, who unfortunately is no longer with us. And I miss her so much. She discovered my books later in life, and Nathan in The CEO Buys In was her man. I mean, she claimed him very firmly, and she loved all the books. And she had this fantastic display, literally display, of all my books. And she got a bracelet for herself, just like this, of course, too, of all my books in her house. And I mean, it was just amazing. And she wanted me to have a bracelet like hers. And so I treasure this. And I miss her. I miss her so much, Martha. She was a pistol. Here's an old one from when my book Shower of Stars came out. Can you see it? It's kind of shiny, so you may not be able to see it. So this was my Hollywood star, right, for the release of Shower of Stars. And this was, my brother-in-law made this for me. He has a tool and die shop, so they can make cool, it's metal, very heavy metal, in fact, cool metal stars like this. Berkeley Sensation was the imprint, because Shower of Stars was published by what was then Penguin and is now Penguin Random House. But Berkeley was the imprint for that. So that was, I treasure that. And then, so this, I can show it to you effectively. This is cross stitch done by Darling Daughter. Get it closer to the center here. When I was writing the Second Glances series, and you can see she's got Second Glances in there, but they're books, and it said this is also a bookshelf work of art, because Darling Daughter is very crafty, and I was very, very touched by this. It was her first attempt at cross stitch too, she said. So I love that. Okay, what else have I got here? Oh, so this was, this is a little tiny rhinoceros. Can you see him? That's Jerry Rhino. So why Jerry Rhino? You guys have heard me talk about Jersey Romance Writing Month, which is a writing challenge that I started, I think it's 13 years ago now. And we abbreviate it because there's something called National Novel Writing Month, which happens in November. And I decided, I've never been able to do it, because November is too busy because of the holidays. So I decided to start my own writing challenge for the New Jersey romance writers called Jersey Romance Writing Month, and modeling it on NaNoWriMo, which was National Novel Writing Month. I called it JeroWriMo. And a lot of people thought I was saying Jerry Rhino. So Jerry Rhino became the mascot. And some kind person, and sadly my memory is shot and I can't remember who it was now, gave me this adorable little Jerry Rhino, as we call him Jerry Jr. because there's a bigger one that's Jerry Rhino, the official Jerry Rhino mascot. This is Jerry Jr., little tiny beanie baby, who's really called Spike, according to his tag. And then the other thing that was so sweet was that first year, and I had no idea if this was going to work. I mean, I'd never run a rating challenge before, and I had no clue whether this would work. But people were so enthusiastic that first year that, I got Jerry Rhino, and then I got this adorable bobblehead cheerleader trophy because I called myself the head cheerleader, because JeroWriMo was all positive all the time, and I was there cheering everybody on. Now I have a whole squad of cheerleaders because, when it started, there were not that many people participating, and now we've got, 70 people. So I can't cheer them all. So I have a bunch of people helping me do that. But the Wagners, Jen and her mom gave me this cute trophy to thank me for being the head cheerleader. And finally, here. There was one more thing. Dom Perignon, empty bottle. So my publisher gave me this when the CEO Buys In sold 50,000 copies very quickly. It was fast. And the reason I was so touched by this, I mean, champagne seems like an obvious gift to celebrate something, but they drink Dom Perignon, the characters drink Dom Perignon in Nathan and Chloe, in the CEO Buys In, and it's sort of a thing, the Dom Perignon. So the fact that they sent me a bottle of Dom Perignon for the CEO Buys In's success just really touched my heart. So I have kept the empty bottle. I drank it, obviously, back then, and kept the empty bottle ever since then. So that's just really a small sampling of the gifts that I've received. Oh, and I have to say, people have been really nice and sent gifts to the cats too, like catnip or mice, a mechanical mouse to chase around from Lisa McCauley. And Skoda and Moby, thank you very much for those, and it's really sweet of you to do that. And of course, the greatest gift and the greatest blessing, and I mean this utterly sincerely, is your friendship and your support. And I always feel that way. It just, you mean the world to me. So let me look at comments. Renee says, I love that start. Isn't that fun? I know, and it's really heavy. Very impressive. Kim says, you have talented readers and friends. Isn't that the truth? I really do. I'm so amazed by the talent, actually. I mean, it's incredible. Way more talented than I am, that's for sure. So thank you all. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gift of your friendship. Thank you for your support. Mary Jane says, love all your gifts. All are so very thoughtful, aren't they? And I mean, this is just some of them. This is not all. I just grabbed a random selection off my shelves because, they mean so much to me. So I keep them around me because they make me happy. So, quick update on Raoul's book. It's still not moving quickly, but it is moving again. So that's the good news. I have plunged Raoul and Erica into the suspense plot now. And they are thoroughly immersed in the suspense plot. And of course, as they work together, the sparks start to smolder. And I think in the next, maybe not in the next scene, but in the scene right after it, those sparks are probably going to burst into flame, which is always fun. I don't think fully into flame yet, but pretty intense, shall we say. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's, I can't really tell you much more about Raoul's book than that because I just don't want to give stuff away, right? So what do we got here? Kim Kurt says, we love your writing. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And Joyce West is applauding. Thank you, Joyce. So yeah, so that's all for me. Does anybody have any questions? I will not be here next Wednesday because I have all kinds of schedule conflicts on Wednesday, like all day long. It's insane. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, to be fair, some of them, in fact, all of them, I couldn't actually change. They had to be that day. So I'm sorry. I will miss you guys, but I will be back on the 20th, I promise, and I will talk about my family and the crazy things that we do for Thanksgiving, which you may have heard before, but we just have the best time together. My extended family gets together for Thanksgiving in Virginia at my sister's house, and we have a blast. It is so much fun. So I'll talk about that because some of the things we do are pretty funny, honestly. So no questions. Thank you all so much for coming to join me here. I really appreciate it. It's so good to see everyone. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.